But yeah, so they're doing bigger and bigger things. They're touring around the world. They're putting out more albums.
Yeah.
And Jim is, yeah, like you were saying, he's becoming a bit more of an exhibitionist on stage. Mm-hmm. And it's funny because this is a story, I didn't hear about this story until recently when we were doing research on this. And when I started doing research, I was almost cocky about it. I was like, do I really need to do research on the Doors? I know about the Doors, okay? This shit ain't new to me. But I did learn some new things. Apparently, around this time, they had a big headlining show in New York where they were opening for Simon and Garfunkel, mm-hmm. which is kind of a weird lineup.
It is.
The Doors opening for Simon and Garfunkel. But whatever, that's a whole different story. And apparently the New York crowds were not feeling Jim's whole shaman mystical thing. Yeah. They're like, look at this fucking guy.
Yeah, you need to come down to earth or be a fake folker. No, I'm just kidding. You're not fake Simon and Garfunkel.
But this shows how real Jim was, because even though the crowd was not fucking with him, he was like, I don't care.
Right.
He's like, this is what I do.
Exactly.
If anything, he doubled down after that. Yeah,
he had to double down because New York had already pretty much spit him out. So he's probably like, fuck that. I'm tough now. I know what this is.
But it's not only that, but it's like in general, it's like after that, he kind of was just like, if I'm going to capture the crowd somehow.
Yeah.
If it's not by me just channeling the music, it's going to be by me being absolutely fucking outrageous.
Outrageous. And there are actually some great pics of Jim in Central Park and Jim around the Hunter College where he performed at my old school too, that you can find on the internets and interwebs, all of them. According to George Bush Jr., who's all of them. All of the internets.
All the internets.
You can find them on.
Except for that one. You know about that one.
That one.
We don't want to talk about that one.
You don't want to go on that one.
No. Stay away from that. So, I guess should we talk about the Miami thing?
Let's go straight to this? Yeah. Go, okay. Jim.
So his whole craziness kind of, I guess, peaks at a concert in Miami, which it's only right that the craziest shit would happen in Florida, right?
Of course.
Because Jim is a Florida man at heart.
Yeah, let's just say it.
Let's all admit it, okay? So he's at a concert in Miami, fucking wasted.
Yeah.
And he just tears the crowd apart. He says one of our favorite lines that he yells. First of all, he's like, "You're all a bunch of fucking idiots." And then this is a quote that we say to each other all the time because it's so funny. "You're all a bunch of slaves." And the thing is that it's true.
He's right. They've got us. We are all.
That's what this guy is so fucking deep that even in his drunk, outrageous moments, all he's doing is really speaking the truth.
Yes.
Because he's not wrong. We're all slaves of something.
Yes. Okay.
You know?
I'm a slave to the rhythm, but
it's something. You know what I mean? But no, so Jim just does that, and then he just gets he's like, "Y'all want to see my dick?" or something like that. And then it's like, it's debated if he actually whipped it out.
Yes, right. That's the thing. I know he says he did not.
He says he didn't. Some people that were there says he did. But also, well, we'll get into that. I want to say he ended up on trial for that, and he said in court that I was too drunk to remember.
Yeah.
Which is not a good defense.
No, Jim.
So who knows? Some people said that he whipped it out. Some people said that he didn't.
Right.
Either way, the show ends, and he left. Mm-hmm. Nobody arrested him.
No.
There were cops there. Nobody did shit.
You think he would have done time for it? That's what they were saying, right? He had to come back and do time for that, right?
Yeah. Well,
this is crazy. I always say in my head, that would kill him. Right?
Yeah. Well, we'll get into the whole thing. But this obviously changed a lot of things in his life, because literally he left the show and everything was fine. And then like the next day, the Miami sheriff was like, "We're issuing 2 warrants for Jim Morrison's arrest.
Right.
One for
public
intoxication and one for profanity or some shit like that.
Maybe some indecency or something.
Yeah, indecent exposure maybe.
Yeah.
So Jim turns himself in. He's like, "I'm not going to be a fugitive. Like, everybody knows that I was there.
And I own America.
I was on the stage in front of thousands of people. It's not like I can say, no, I didn't do that.
You better shave your head bald and bleach your skin."
Yeah, so he goes to court, and like we were saying, in court, he literally said, "I'm too drunk to remember if I did whip it out." And that's not a good thing to say.
No.
Why? What fucking lawyer do you have that let you say that?
You know?
Just plead the fifth, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Lawyers obviously down with the courts. You know,
yeah,
that happens.
for real. It's a fucking double agent.
Yeah.
That lawyer. But he got sentenced to 6 months.
Yeah.
He did. I believe he got sentenced. Like, it was like a delayed sentence, so he wasn't like, you going to jail right now.
Right.
But he was going to do 6 months.
Yeah.
But obviously that never happened.
No.
We'll get to why.